I'm Toni Tovi. I am the owner and president of Bright Flag Recruiting, and we are the nation's premier recruiting firm for logistics and transportation. We primarily focus on the FedEx and Amazon space, but then we also do some outside carriers, outside sales roles, but really our bread and butter has been in the transportation space. And I started Bright Flag almost 6 years ago. I came from a logistics background where I worked with a private equity firm that owned 4 separate entities, and so I was brought over to run those operations from everything from AR to AP to onboarding drivers to HR to finding mechanics, hiring, firing, just like all aspects of the operations. And so I really got to sink my teeth in to understand what is FedEx, what is logistics, what is transportation. I think what really drew me to transportation and logistics was just the people. They're just so down to earth, and they're really hungry for opportunity. And you come across so many people that just want an opportunity. They just want a chance to show you who they are and what they're worth. And so being able to give people that hand up instead of like a handout was really fulfilling and rewarding for me. So one of the things that really inspired me about being an entrepreneur was the ability to have autonomy over my life. At that point, I had 2 young children, and when I worked in corporate, I would drive 12 miles away, but being that it was Atlanta traffic, I was spending easily an hour and a half driving to work and coming back, and so I was missing breakfast, I was missing dinner, and I thought to myself, if I ever owned my own company, not that I ever thought in a million years that I would, how would I want to run it? And what kind of boss would I want to be for my employees? And I thought, I would really want a work-life balance, right? And so when I was coming up with the idea of starting my own business with my husband's help, I thought to myself, this is a really great opportunity for me to be the type of employer that I always wanted to have. And so it really inspired me to just kind of go for it. And I really wanted to be women-centric and women-focused, and also really hone in on the fact that you don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have a background in something to be really great at it. And so I wanted to give the opportunity for people from all different types of demographics and educational backgrounds to just have a shot to learn a new trade, a new skill set, and be the conduit that allowed them to get into a new career. And so that was really exciting for me and just kind of drove that ball forward as I was like having fears and doubts of owning my own company. I thought to myself, well, this is your opportunity to do good. I think the biggest advice that I have for people who want to become entrepreneurs is try it, right? Like, you never know if you don't try, and what's the worst thing that can happen to you? So you fail, and then you go and do something else, right? That's not an entrepreneur, but maybe in a field that you're still interested in. But I feel like if you really have that desire and you don't go for it, you'll always look back and say, like, what if? And that's like a horrible feeling to feel, and that's a regret that I didn't want to live with. You know, when I was thinking about starting Bright Flag, I thought about all the possibilities of me failing, but then I also thought about, like, what if this works? Like, what if I win? Then what? And that gave me way more strength than all the fears that are the what ifs if I don't. So I think don't look back, just try it, go for it. And if you fail, say I tried, and live with that and feel good about yourself, because most people are afraid to try, and you should be proud of the fact that you did.